Ghazali joining us to get us more details. Ghazali, till midnight, less than 12 meters of rock and debris was left. Do we know how close they are to the area where the labourers are trapped? And take us through the developments that have taken place overnight.
So what we are picking up, Divya, is that 45 meters was drilled till yesterday, 12 meters is still left. But we don't know because the officials are tight-lipped about it. Since yesterday we were told that the operation will get over late night. Then we were told it will get over by 8 in the morning. But now there is no time limit for that because it seems that while drilling through the rubble, the auger machine just hit some iron rods. Earlier it was being told it was a metal object or something or a big rock, but it's iron rods which hit the auger machine and it has stopped working now. The drilling was happening earlier, but after hitting those iron rods, it has stopped working. So what we are picking up right now is that this rescue operation, this is just the drilling operation. The rescue operation is something when you go and bring them out. So as of now, the drilling has stopped, so the rescue operation has stopped. It has not even begun. So it may take a few more hours. Earlier it was till 8 a.m. Now it may stretch till 11 a.m. But there is no definitive timeline. Officials are not talking about it. They're not telling us what's the reason or why it has been stopped. But what we are picking up is that the auger machine yet again has stopped working, and that's the limitation of the auger machine, that it can't work at a very high speed. It can't work continuously because it's a machine. It has overheating issues, and if it hits any metal object or an iron thing, then you need another cutter to remove it, and then the drilling can resume later. So as of now, the drilling has stopped because it has hit iron rods. So we will see that how long does it take to clear the rubble before moving the pipes towards the stranded laborers. Now, communication has been established with the laborers. They're also being told that very soon we'll get to you. But this is the current situation right now. As mentioned earlier, the ambulances are on standby. The health team across the district, in major hospitals like AIIMS Rishikesh and in some hospitals in Dehradun, they are all on standby. They are being updated about the current situation as well, so that they can get an idea that but what time these laborers will be moved out of the tunnel and shifted to the hospitals. The Chief Minister himself is in the district. He arrived here yesterday. He is getting updates from the local district administration by the Deputy Commissioner or the district magistrate here, as well as the police. We can see army personnel, the ITBP, the NDRF people, they are moving in and out of the tunnel to go and check that what is happening inside, and then they come out and then they update the officers here, and then the same information is shared with the government, with the state government and the central government teams which are stationed in Uttarakhand since this crisis broke out.
Right. Ghazali, take us through the challenges. I mean, of course, it's very warm inside in comparison to the temperature outside. You're standing outside. It's very, very cold, one can tell. Take us through what's the temperature outside and the difference in the temperature between inside and outside.
Yeah, so that is one major challenge, that even when the NDRF people manage to get to the other side, once this drilling thing gets over, there will be a major challenge to take these people out and immediately shift them to the hospital, which I don't think the officials are going to do so, because the SOP is such that a proper checkup, a preliminary checkup kind of thing will happen inside the tunnel. Once the doctors who will go inside with the NDRF team, once they give a go-ahead that now we can bring them out, then right at the door of the tunnel, right at that opening of the tunnel, the ambulances will come one by one. One ambulance will have one laborer inside, and then all the 41 ambulances will be moved towards the hospital. Now that is where the difference of temperature comes in as a factor, because the temperature inside the tunnel, because if you see, it's below what you call the sea level, or it is an underground tunnel kind of thing, right? So the temperature there will be, the outside temperature is lower than the inside temperature, is what we are being told by many laborers who are working inside this tunnel for last few years. So once they are brought out, once they will be brought out of the tunnel, their temperature, their health checkup will be done. then the place where they have to be taken is around 30 to 35 kilometers. So they will be traveling by road. Even then, the entire ambulance is equipped with all the health equipments. So they will be under constant observation, and then they will be shifted to the hospital. That is a makeshift hospital. Even there, they will certainly be under the medical care for around 24 to 48 hours. And then further decision will be taken whether they have to be sent back home or they have to be kept under the medical observation for few more days. But initially, at least for 24 to 48 hours, they will be kept under medical observation, not just for the physical health checkup, but also for psychological counseling as well, because it is part of the standard operating procedures of rescue operations, where you bring out people who have been trapped in rubble, who are trapped in under construction building or any construction site. This is one such construction site where they have been trapped. So there are counselors or psychological counselors who will talk to them or who will try to see that they are now you can see, we'll just try to show you through visuals. This is perhaps the one vehicle which has been parked there. One ambulance is also going in. Now we are checking that perhaps this we can't confirm whether it's whether the operation has got over or not, but this is the first ambulance which has got over there. That one ambulance has been parked there. We will see whether it goes inside the tunnel or not, because there is a way, if my camera person can show you, one ambulance has been parked right at the gate of the tunnel, and perhaps they're also pulling out the stretcher.
Right, Ghazali, there seems to be some movement there of the ambulance pulling up, and they're trying to get that stretcher out. There seems to be some
there
sort of
There is another ambulance which is going. Perhaps they are carrying one tire, if we can show through zoom.
Right, if we can zoom in more, we can see that ambulance has pulled up right outside the tunnel. So we have live shots.
One ambulance has been parked there. But we don't know as of now that what is the purpose there, because what we were being told earlier that the operation will continue for a while. So
our medical assistants taking out a stretcher from an ambulance.
So what we are being told is that they're just checking the stretchers inside the tunnel, but I think that since the drilling has stopped, so we can't confirm right now whether the operation is over. But what we are being told that the operation will continue for a while. The drilling operation we are talking about, but this ambulance just went in and perhaps it has just dropped a stretcher there. So this is one such movement since morning, what you have noticed here right now.
How many such ambulances, Ghazali, on standby?
If my camera person can show you, in this vicinity of the tunnel, there is just one ambulance. On this side, if you see all these tents, tents are there, small tents are there, sorry. So there are some around 11 to 12 ambulances are parked here, and on the other side of the road, which we can't show you from here, around more than 20 ambulances are there. So in total, what we were told by the health officials was that 41 ambulances will be there to carry each one of the laborers once they are moved out of the tunnel.
And what is the distance
there is
between...
second ambulance...
take us through the kind of distance they have to make their way through before they can reach that makeshift hospital.
Okay, so right now I'll just ask my camera person to show you through which our viewers can get an idea that how long they have to travel. This is, I'll just move on this side. This is the opening of the tunnel, and from there this route goes where they'll have to move, the ambulance will move from this side towards the end of the road. Can you just pan and show? This is the entire stretch through which the ambulances will come. All these routes have been cleared. You can see those police barricades through which the ambulances will enter, will go near the tunnel's opening. And from here, and you can see these big cranes coming. That is the route through which the ambulances will also arrive here.
Right. So that's the kind of stretch.
And the makeshift hospital is around half an hour ago. It's a half an hour distance from this place, around 35 kilometers from the tunnel site.